Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in South Yunderup right now. I went into the cafe over there just to waste some time and not going to be outside in the cold. So cold today, Jesus Christ. And also screw the focus there. So down here in South Yunderup, this is one of the again a very extreme spot, because if you do the afternoon outbound services, there's like 0 services for you to get back. Yes, literally 0. Okay, because it arrived here at like 6 something in the evening, and then all of the 600s are gone already. So that's why. Plus, it's like 5 kilometers to walk back out to. It's like a long way to walk back out to where the 600 is. For sure, you're not gonna get any. So, but in the morning, there are 600 deviating trips into Austin Cove, which is like around a 20-minute walk from to here. So that's why I took that one. And I came in here. So we can take the 6:04 return service to Mandurah. This is a once a day service. One at 9:40 something. I don't remember the exact time. I think it's 9:43 or 9:47, around there. Which will start right here inside the car park. Yes, literally inside the car park, and it will start right there. Now on school days though, there will be one extra service starting from down deep in South Yunderup for school students. Down depart at 7:01 down there next to the lake, literally. Mark filmed that one. I didn't go there because it's impossible for me to go without anyone helping me. So, plus down 7:01 and it's school days. Today it's the first day of school holidays, so that's why there are only one service inbound and one service outbound. Which is kind of weird, because that extension trip for the 6:04 is literally just a school service. They could have just done a school service for that one, because the other side stops for that road. One side stops are 6:04 normal bus stops. The other side is actually just a school bus stop. So it's practically just a school trip, but they do it as a 6:04. But we'll do 6:04 from here back to Mandurah, a normal trip, no deviations. I swear before this is actually just a pole. And then without this nice little patch of land here, and also the shelter. I believe the shelter was there, but I don't believe the patch of land was there before, and also I don't think it's actually a stand. I think it's just a pole. But here's where we're gonna start. It's gonna turn in here, and it's gonna start right here next to the car park. So let's get it. We'll film at the back. There is actually someone waiting there. That's kind of crazy, actually. Let's get on board. Okay, so the bus is not here, but okay, Magpie, they're terrible. Someone just got dropped off at the bus stop and then waiting for the bus. What? That is so crazy. Someone drove a person over here and then she's now waiting for the bus. What? Once a day service. And then someone just drove her over here, dropped her off at the bus stop, and now she's waiting for the bus. I'm like, what the hell? And here's the service. Future bus. Oh no, B12. Is it my B12 earlier on? No, 3024. Wow, B12 on the 6:04 service. Let's get it. Here it comes. There that goes. 3024 B12. Earlier on, like I think all 6 of the Mandurah B12s were running earlier on, because in the morning rush hours, literally I saw like consecutive B12s earlier. Oh my god, it's so weird with a B12 here. What the hell is this? What is this? It's so weird with a B12 in here inside a car park. What the hell? Well, we'll film at the back. We'll hear the motor of the B12. Let's get it. That is so weird with a B12 inside a car park like this. What the hell? Doesn't even meant to be in here. Let's get it here. 26454 here for the bus stop. Let's get it. Alright, so this is the path here. Let's get it. Here we are at South Yunderup. Turn back out. Loop down in the boulevard to serve Austin Cove. And then goes back up. For the morning deviating service, it will not take this path, because it will need to come back here and actually loop this area next to Murray River and then serve more stops before coming back. But you don't need to do that, so just jump straight out. Another stop randomly on Forest Highway there. And Ravenswood. Now the 600 will be looping Ravenswood, which is their new path, but our path doesn't need to do that anymore. So, I mean, our 604 doesn't need to do that. So all of the main stop that's actually served by previously the 604 is now 604 exclusive. I mean, before 600 also served these stops, but now 600 loops into the Ravenswood suburb, so that's why now all of these stops along the main road are only served once. Before it served like regularly at every hour, and then basically the whole path is the same until here, turn into serve North Yunderup, which is literally across the river where we are now, loop around it, and then come straight back out, and then same path to Mandurah Station. So let's get it. One service a day just to serve South Yunderup and North Yunderup, which is so weird. These loops. They're not deviations, they're part of the normal trip. So let's get it. Alright, here we go. I'm not sitting way at the back. I'm sitting kind of next to the very back door back here. But you can still hear the motor and you can see the bus turn, so. Filming Arctics, I always prefer actually filming at the back because it looks way cooler if the bus actually turning at the front that you can see it. But what's the point of using a B12 here? Who in the hell would take this service? There's not too many people for sure. It's not going, like, definitely the whole bus is going to be like less than 10 people for the entire trip. And then B12. Now earlier on my 600 in here was also a B12. Oh, someone's waiting. Wow. Oh my gosh. Now earlier on my 600 deviating trip into Austin Cove was also a B12. 3012, but that was like doing kind of morning rush hours, so that's why of course they have the B12s running. But right now it's like completely outside of the rush hours. What the hell is this guy still running? Plus, what's the point of running on such a pointless route? That for sure just a rigid bus will be all we need. Like a mini bus is probably all we need, but for sure not a freaking B12. Now that's both of the stops there inside South Yunderup. Next is Austin Cove. We're gonna turn down in the boulevard. There's the school service turns that way. That's the path that some of the school service will be running up there. For the morning 1601 deviating service, we'll go up that path, but we're not gonna go there. So, turn down. Hey, B12. Honestly, I want to say is the B12 motors are still the most satisfying. Even better than the NHs. Not even joking, better than the NH. Earlier on, I just walked to that path inside. There's a PSP inside the woods there, so very nice. Now we do have the sun, that's not good, but no stops here. We turn down in the boulevard, this is where the 600 earlier on deviated, but instead of going down in South Yunderup, it just goes down there like we're doing now, and then just goes back out to Pinjarra Road. So I did take a while to walk in here. Yep, this is a normal path. Turn down, serve these two stops. They actually need to serve on both sides of the road, which is pretty stupid. And of course there are people boarding as well. Oh my gosh, every stop so far. And there is another dude on the other side road. Oh my gosh, the other side road also got a person waiting there. So all of the stops so far are used. Very nice. Wow. Now this is like the last service gonna be going in here. The next service going to Mandurah will be the 600 deviating trip, which is gonna be from Pinjarra up. Alright, let's go down. This is a very nice area. Earlier on, I didn't actually spend time to explore this area, but it's so nice over here. This lake. Oh my gosh, this is Austin Lakes. Very nice. Very fancy area too. We got the shopping center down here, which is where it's gonna U-turn. Why is it bus turns left? Oh, that's where the freaking school is, but I think the school was closed. So that's why I don't think I think there's still a primary school down there, which one of the services will go down there and terminate on school days, but yep, we just U-turn. Ooh, that is a hard one there. And then someone's waiting on the other side road, which is kind of weird. And ended up we need to stop again because after U-turning, we're gonna come back here and just gonna see him again. And there he is waiting at the stop there. Why not just walk across the road? I guess that's why they actually set both stops like this, and you don't need to walk across the road, but still. Yep, every stop is used so far. Crazy. Next is one of the stops in the middle of nowhere, which earlier on the 600 deviating trip on the map, it literally doesn't show that there's a stop there, but it does stop because it will drive by. Again, more stupid maps that doesn't draw out all of the stops. Alright, straight back out and then return right. The 701 school day deviating extension trip will turn back into South Yunderup and then do that path, like I said, loop around the Murray River section. But our trip won't do that, we're just gonna turn right. So I want to say this stop in the middle of nowhere over here upcoming is actually only served once. The morning trip does not serve that, so I mean the school days exclusive trip. Originally 604 was always school days exclusive with only one trip every single day, but now they have changed it since I think this year, the starting of this school year, they changed the 604 to weekdays exclusive and then add an extra trip in the morning, 701, for an extension service on school days. So that is school days exclusive, but all of the normal once a day service is normal right now on weekdays. So that's why I'm doing it today. Today's a school holiday, so that's why I'm doing it. The sun is still murderous right now, but later on after that we turn up Pinjarra Road, it's not going to be too murderous. It's honestly pretty far, this path. I was actually very impressive that how the hell Mark actually ran all the way back to Mandurah after finishing off that day. Crazy! How the hell he can run back? It's practically like in nighttime. I mean when that was like summer, so it's not too bad, but I mean summer is honestly even worse because it's so hot and he's running all the way back. Wonder where is that stop? I don't remember where it is. I think it's here. Oh my gosh, are there people waiting here? Oh my gosh, there are people boarding here? Freaking A, there are people boarding here. This is in the middle of nowhere. What is over here? Oh my gosh, all of the stops are served. Literally not joking. All of the stops. So far, no stops were skipped so far. All of the stops inside South Yunderup and Austin Cove are stopped and served. Jesus Christ, what is around here? There's literally nothing here. I'm not even joking, there's nothing here. There's Forest Highway right there. So, that one's a straight path down to Bunbury. What the hell is the stop? 27035. Literally nowhere. There's nothing here. And there's a person there. What the hell? Literally this is what is serving over here. Literally this is what is serving that stop. Nothing. That's all. Nothing. Literally nothing that is serving, and then there's a person there. Next is up the main road on Pinjarra Road, which is now 604 exclusive now, those stops. Now in the 605 video, I also said, why the hell those stops are not removed on the main road when 600 is already turning into Ravenswood? No, this guy. The stops are left there just because of the 604. So that's why the stops are still on the main road, because 604 is stopping. Which is now once a day for those stops. Before it's like every hour. with the 600 stopping as well, but now it's once a day with the 604. The waters over here is not really that great. And here we are at Pinjarra Road, and later on we're just going to go up a little bit, cross the river, and then turn into North Yunderup and serve that. Which I don't know how many people will be using that, but let's see. Considering how well used it was down here, Jesus Christ. Now of course I'm not saying like 10 people boarded at every stop, but there are like people boarding at every stop just there. At least like one person boarded at all the stops. Huh. Right, here's Pinjarra Road, same path as some of the other ones. There are 2 stops before the turn into North Yunderup. Right here is the Ravenswood loop, which the other 2 routes will be looping. So there's Ravenswood right there. And there's the sign right there, 600, 605 turns right. There that goes, it will turn in there. And then these stops on the main road here. Before it's served by the 600 as well, but now it's only 604. So once a day, these stops. And there's a bench there still. Yep, this section is now 604 exclusive, which is crazy. Which I've actually filmed at this section with the 600 before, but now it's no longer using it. So I probably will refilm 600 because of, actually the thing is I actually don't need to refilm 600 because I did the 605, which was literally the exact same, but just doesn't have that extra section before the Pinjarra town center. There should be another stop. There it is. Terrible. Next is turn into North Yunderup. Let's see whether any people use this. It's literally just across from where we just were when we started the route. Now the turn into North Yunderup is completely pointless. It's just to loop around and then just come straight back out. So, yep, here's the loop in, turn in left. I think it's right here or something. Oh no. No, not yet, not yet. Well, we just came back from Busselton with all of the Busselton videos. Hope you guys enjoyed all 4 of them. Now we're back to Transperth videos. Here's the turn left now, North Yunderup. You should have a sign there, so. Later on, we're just gonna turn straight back out from the same path, so it's just a pointless loop in there. Yup, school bus stop right there. I guess we're not serving that one. Not like the stops down in Busselton, that the normal bus routes also need to serve the school bus stop, but not here. Well, why the hell that one's a school bus stop when the 604 literally drives by? Why not just stop there as well? And that's like the only stop too. What the hell? There's like no more stops after this. There's the turn left there. Wee-da. Yep, this is the final unique section. After that, it's the same as the other routes. Still school bus stops there. If we look around the whole North Yunderup. Oh, the yeah. A little tired there because woke up at 5:45 today. Because the 600 deviating was 7:49 on school holidays, while it was 7:35 for school days. So that's why I chose to do school holidays, because then I can have a little bit more time to spare. But I still took the 620 service for 100 departing from Curtin Uni Bus Station. It's just the service. Of course I didn't board from Curtin Uni Bus Station, but it's just that service. Arrived at Canning Bridge 6:35, and I took the basically immediately got a train to Mandurah and then arrived at Mandurah at around 7:20. So barely kind of made it, and I ate some stuff first before going into South Yunderup. Well, so far North Yunderup is completely pointless. No one's here. Well, these guys down here are used to no bus anyways, because it's just a 604 one trip. Oh, sorry. Definitely gonna sleep again later on the train. I don't know, I slept literally the whole way, so. Yeah, but I'm just gonna go straight back home because I'm way too tired. I originally wanted to plan to do the 593 and then 597 just to kill off every single thing before I go back, but nah. We just take our time and come back like next week or something. We don't need to rush too much. Oh, there's someone here? Yep, someone here. Is it? No, just turning. Yep, literally no one. Is it like regularly a B12 for the service, or it's just today's the B12? I don't know. But if it's regularly a B12, it's just pointless. Yep, doesn't look like anyone's gonna use this. And straight back out to Pinjarra Road. No more differences with the 600 afterwards, all the way to Mandurah. And we're already back out. This is where we just turned in. Of course, it's a refurb B12. There shouldn't be any B12s actually not refurbed right now, I think. I think all of them have been refurbed, so... maybe except 3031 or 3032 in Kalamanda, that is still not refurbed. But oh my gosh, someone's waiting here after the whole loop. What the hell? Oi. Okay. Everyone's buying tickets. Freaking A. But honestly, I want to say is, how the hell can you actually get a smart rider if you're actually living down here? I honestly don't know, but I think you can get one at Mandurah, at the kiosk. I think you can get one at the kiosks, the food stores at the station, at the train station. Which I think they do sell that, because they do actually offer a recharge. Top up. I don't think you guys use the word recharge, but yeah. Usually in Hong Kong we said charge the card. That's basically what it is. Charge the card, so recharge. So especially in Japanese, it's actually chargy, which is charge. So that's why. Yep, no difference now, all the way to Mandurah. I don't think the 600 is still inside the suburb. I think it already came back out, so... Oh my gosh, sorry. Literally dozing off there. Now the coach last time actually stopped quite a lot of stops when I come back. Which is pretty crazy. So, it's started Busselton, and then Capel, someone boarded, one person, Capel, and then after that it was of course just Bunbury after that. So the driver literally actually drove the wrong way. He should be driving actually Bustle Highway for the entire way, just to actually get a little bit faster all the way up to Bunbury instead of actually turning all the way around. The thing is, he actually turned very far away from the thing and went on to freaking Southwestern Highway to go up to Bunbury. Like what? That's the point. That's so far away for that path. You could have just turned back out from Capel, go back onto Bustle Highway and just go straight up to Bunbury. But the stops between Capel and Bunbury was not stopped, so no one there. So plus also there's actually, I think someone actually in the morning that got off at the wrong stop and ended off the Trans-WA couldn't track them. And the driver was confused about his passenger list that he needs to call the depot. More people. So after Bunbury, of course, Australind. I think Australind, they were the passengers at Australind was hitchhiking because I don't think they have a ticket. They just hailed at the bus when they hit the coach when it drove by, and they said, "Can I get to Mandurah?" And then the driver, of course, said, "Yeah, that's fine." And then they just paid the driver with cash on the coach, which is so funny. And then because he was like way late at that period of time, so that's why we drove up a little bit, and then we stopped at the Yunderup gas station, which is pretty cool. I actually set foot on the Yunderup because I drop off there just to buy some stuff as well. And then after that we stopped at Lake Clifton for some crazy reasons. I just saw one random person at Lake Clifton, and after that was just Falcon, Mandurah and Coburn. So we did stop quite a decent amount of stops, including some random places that for sure I don't think it's gonna stop. And then there was a random bench there for some stupid reason there. Riverside Drive. Another Riverside Drive here. I'm sorry if I'm actually talking a little bit too much today, but I'm just trying to talk just to keep myself awake. If not, I'm just gonna fall asleep right away. Oh, I think that's the path right there for the 598 extension down to Furnessdale over there, which I didn't actually take, but that's fine. Now, I took the 598 last time when I came down here, the normal trip from the old Pinjarra Road over there inside Greenfields, but didn't do the extension. That's fine. The extension, of course, is 598 exclusive for that section. Once a day service down to Furnessdale. Oh my gosh. I keep myself awake at least until Mandurah, then I don't care, but I still have a train video that I need to film. Last time I actually wanted to film it, but I forgot about it because I was way too tired. So this year, since I bought the train, I just fell asleep because I was way too tired that time. But should be almost there. We're already back in Mandurah, so will we actually see the coach? We actually might see the coach. Hang on. We might see the coach. But actually the answer is yeah, I think we will see the coach, isn't it? The coach that I took. Now it's just only 10:11. I think you should drive down very soon, this coach. Again. Let's go to Mandurah. We'll check out the Trans-WA stop. Oh, it's arriving 2 minutes to Augusta. Unfortunately, that means we won't see it because it doesn't actually go along here. Yep, Yunderup. That's way too many stops for that coach inside Busselton area, that Trans-Busselton Surf. Jesus Christ. How the hell is it to serve so many stops inside that Trans-Busselton area? Literally after stopping at Busselton, it stops at Abbey, it stops at Yunderup, and it stops at Dunsborough. All these spots are served by 815. Like, why? I guess, but still. But honestly, I think the coach rides are very nice because I can like explore all of the areas, rural towns like that, instead of woods when it drives through. Next time we go to a different town, I don't think we're gonna go south next time. Maybe we'll go north next time. I think the only part that we can go is actually the Geraldton, isn't it? Yeah, we might go to Geraldton next time then. There are quite a lot of routes for Geraldton, so I don't know how we can deal with that, but let's just try it. Now it is path transit for Geraldton, so don't know how the drivers are up there, but Busselton was pretty decent. So and here we are. There's the shop. I think this is where the TransWA turns down here. Yep, this is where the TransWA will turn down. I don't think we can see it though, but route 278. I mean the coach 278, not route. It's technically just the number they use for that coach. And the return service is 280, so. Yep, someone's getting off right here. Bro, like there was a person earlier in here when to get off, and then the person didn't see the door didn't open, so that's why I just walked to the front and get off, and then after he get off, the drivers open the door. Like, what the hell? Alright, next is just Mandurah Forum and then Mandurah Station. So with this, I have 3 more routes to take. Then I've taken all the routes here in Transperth. The normal sections. I don't care about the extension or deviation. So all of the normal sections for all of the routes are taken afterwards. I have 3 left. 591, there it goes. 2916. 588, 2908 over there. So. Yep, I'm leaving behind is the 593 and 597, which is down here in Mandurah, and also the Hilbert 249, which I will be doing that tomorrow. So, yep, that will be tomorrow for the 249 service, which I need to walk around an hour after taking that to get back to the nearest bus stop. 600 on the other side, there it goes. Pinjarra Hospital. There it goes, 2663. Did anyone board it there? I guess it's fine, but okay, B12. I bet this is his last shift, because I don't think they need to use B12 in the middle of the day. So. $22.16 on the other side there, 597. It's the worst one because it literally needs to turn here, serve those streets, then turn back to Mandurah Station. It's so dumb. That 597 is honestly terrible anyways, but still need to take it to count as taking every route. So after that, I would have taken all the routes in Transperth and Transbustleton. Very nice. I'll miss the light though. You see any NHs around here? It's like I can take NHs more easily up here, you know, right now. Like easier to take an NH up here than actually in Bustleton, because the NHs doesn't even run on the whole routes most of the time down there. It's just using diesel OCs for Bustleton. Randomly there might be like 1 to 2 NHs, but very rare. They're mostly on school service. Earlier on I saw 1214. I'm not so sure about that number again. They just got swapped back from regional town. Oh, and back to Mandurah. Nice. Not as cold now. And made it. And who the hell pressed the bell? Freaking A. Okay, so the coach has left. Yep, the coach is not here anymore, so for sure it has left. And a bus over there, 3347. And made it to Mandurah. Dropping off right here. There it goes. 3024. There it goes. 2681. That's the one and only B7 down here with the red, with an LED desk though. One and only one. There it goes. And that's it for this video. Remember to like and subscribe. Click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram 2156. Click on these videos up top, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace! 2226 there on 586 deviates via Meadow Springs. And I'll see you guys next time.